Yo, what's going on? This your boy Easy, most known unknown Easy O. So, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute since said anything about battle rap, mainly because shit, life been crazy. So, I ain't actually had time to look at battle. So, but got to watch NOME 10 for free, so might as well recap it, right? Uh, I didn't get to watch it all. I'm gonna have to go back. I found a way to go back. Uh, so I can say the highlight of the battles, I believe, was Daylight versus Tay Rock, which I didn't even get to see all of it. It's just the way it was going and the way they were spitting. I could tell it was probably gonna be good. So that was probably the best battle of the night. I probably pretty sure a lot of people probably said that was battle of the night. Um, I got to see pretty much every battle besides I didn't finish Tay Rock versus Daylight, so I'm gonna go back on that one. But I like the way both of them did their thing. Both of them really showed up. Daylight went on a bull, he was actually spitting. Tay Rock, I think that was probably the clearest I've ever heard him. So it was on some professional stuff. Uh, and you can't really say there was much gas because there was battle rappers in there, you know what I'm saying, in the crew. So it wasn't a lot of people in there giving gas or anything like that. So I can say that was probably the best battle. Fonz versus Jada Nightwing. That was okay battle. A startup battle. That's definitely what I would have called it. But like they said, I don't think it was worth the 25K. I think it was a kind of a regular battle, something you would see on a almost, I want to say, a PG card because the way they came. I will say they did turn it up in the second and third. I liked it a little bit better than the first. First was like comical. It was okay. It was just okay from them. But Jada Nightwing and Fonz was definitely a decent battle, I'll say. I won't say it was crazy great, but I guess it was a good start off. Not too many slips up or anything like that. So that was good to see. Uh, and what was next? What was next? Mike P versus the Saga, I believe, was the next battle. And God damn it, Saga. God damn it, man. You get on the stage and do that. You was just on a rooftop not too long ago. And I'm gonna just say I haven't really seen too many battles as of late because, like I said, stuff been crazy for me. So that's why I don't really do it no more because I barely get to see battles. But uh, to come this far and just, I don't know, got nervous. Maybe it was because there was no crowd there or whatever, but this should have been easy for you because since there is no crowd there, all you gotta do is remember your lines. So Mike P 30 is clear 30. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the best Mike P you're probably ever seen. Like, he was going off on him. And Saga, bro, if you're gonna have a third like that, please don't mess up on it. Don't mess up and don't tell people you messing up on it. Like, you clearly saying you messing up. Just, I would say Jersey. If you ain't gonna be able to really get it back, just Jersey. Like, I think people go too far. Like, you sat around and you didn't know the rhymes. You didn't know the rhymes, and you kept apologizing for it. You're like, yeah, we get it, man, we get it, but just keep going. And if you can't keep going, then just stop. Like, you bought in the antic, and it was powerful, and you messed it up at the end. So like, if a person wanted to get the message across, they got to cut it off at the end because you messed it up. So like, it's like, oh, it was so powerful, and then it just went downhill from at the end of it. So I'm like, man, that was bogus, man. But I get it. Sometimes it happens. Soccer, you gotta do better, man. You gotta do better. That should never happen. That should have never happened, and it was sad to see. But yeah, Mike P. Hey, next I hope you get another battle. Oh, shouts out to Fonz for going that K Shine. I don't think that's the man you want to go against right now because it's like if you go against him with rookies versus vets, hopefully he don't do the same thing he did to Wavy to you. Like Shine got that glow right now, so it's gonna be hard. You got to be able to make the people listen to you more than they willing to listen to Shine, and that's gonna be damn hard. So shout outs to you for that. Mike P, I'm sure hopefully you got another play coming because you looked in rare form today. No slip ups, clean through. I liked it. I gotta be honest, like Saga wasn't really doing it for me, even if he would have. I don't know what more material he had, but I don't think he had enough today, just being honest. That third round though, I wanted to edge it to him, but I can't really get you around if you choked. Clearly, you know what I'm saying? I'm just upset that he did that. I got to the first round of Tay Rock and Daylight. I thought it was nice. I can't really remember it because I was doing something else while it was happening. I couldn't really get to it. But what I heard for the most part, I can't recall nothing. It sounded good. You know, they performed well. I think they had the best performance of the night. Like I said, I think a lot of people gonna like that once it drops and everything like that. But I like that. I'm gonna go back on that one and then give you my recap on that one. And then finally you had, I thought they might have a surprise battle, but you know, no, nothing happened. But surprisingly, we get to the last battle of the card, and I was anxious to see that one, but I couldn't see it at that time. But when I seen it, I'm like, hey, it was a battle. Now that's one I can compare to Lux versus Verb, Lux versus Mook. Maybe you can compare it to Lux versus Clips. Now, I don't know if it's because, you know, nobody was around as far as it goes and stuff like that, or if it was just, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. It was decent. It was a good battle. It was a good battle. I'm gonna have to probably go back. There's a lot of stuff I'm pretty sure I missed. Surf course choked dang near all 3 rounds. But that's the crazy part. He had some fire on him. I felt like he had some fire on him, especially the third round when he got to bringing it back and he actually caught up with his bars. Like they started getting good. Second round, I think the same thing. He had some really good bars, but he messed up. Like how do you not prepare for this? You got extra time. This is supposed to have been happen. Maybe you just got bored with it and just like, man, you know what? I'm gonna just do what I can now. But come on, man. You should have did better than that. You know, so kind of Lux win by default. You know, because I don't think he messed up. I think his first round he was stumbling a little bit, and I don't know if that was a part of it or if Lux was just really trying to get it. And I don't know at the end if at the end he messed up. I feel like maybe they called time. I didn't hear it, but I feel like they maybe have called time. And that's what screwed him up at the end. Because I'm like, oh, damn, he just Jersey too. But maybe they just called time on Lux. So if that was a completed round from Lux, then I got to give it to him. Second round, you want to probably give it to Surf. I think you want to give you probably give the rounds to Surf if he actually completed them. But he just kept going back. When you bring it back all the way back, you bringing back bars and stuff like that. I can't give you the battle. I think I like Surf stuff more, but Lux won the battle. And you know, sometimes I gotta go back on Lux stuff. I'll be honest, I go back on Lux stuff and I hear something different every time. So I might have would have gave the battle to Lux anyway after I seen it again. But that was not the Surf versus Lux I really wanted to see. But nonetheless, I think just like the Hollow battle, I gave it to, I still give it to Hollow, but the second time I really listened to Lux, like he was actually saying some shit. Like the first time I think I was just kind of being somewhat biased in my ear because I wasn't really listening to him. But yeah, he was saying some shit. And you know, sometimes people don't want to get Lux to win. That one I still feel like Hollow got, but I go back and forth, you know. There's a few battles that I go back and forth on. Loaded Lux and Hollow is one. A Verb and Math is one. I know people say Math was weak, but at that point in time, he was fire. So I don't really care what people say about that one. There's a few battles where I go back and forth on stuff like that. You could do Mook versus Lux, the first one. You can go back and forth on that one if you try. And then but the second one with Mook versus Lux, I can't say that. I cannot say that. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. People keep saying all bars over jokes and all that. Now Mook got him, unfortunately. But nonetheless, it's a good battle. It was a good NOME, smooth as far as as far as everything goes, it went smooth. It went better than it has with caffeine. They knew they couldn't mess this one up because they would have never lived it down. I will say, y'all streaming, if you're going to say, oh, well, you can turn off watching live and then you going to put it back on when you want to, that kind of messes it up. So, yeah, I don't know if people seen that, but they told you to turn off the watch real time to make sure it don't get messed up. So if you turn off the real time, of course it's gonna go back because it's pre-recorded. So, but then it'll pop up back onto the real time and skip back to where it's at in real time. So I would have to turn it back off. That's the only feature that I had an issue with on caffeine today. There was a few little shaky moments, but for the most part, it ran smooth. So you get what you pay for, which nobody paid much of anything for it unless you pay for the props. So you get what you pay for. I think it was pretty good. I think it was good for smacking them. I know I heard about Chase and Avocado and Twiz and stuff like that. And I say Twiz visuals was always good, really good. Avocado been doing his thing regardless too, but at the same time, business is business, you know what I'm saying? And they wanna get better at this stuff. They don't. If you're gonna bring people in, I'm pretty sure that's cool. But at the same time, they already had their own camera crews and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's a part of what they do. You know what I'm saying? But Smack got backup just in case, and you ain't gonna not record Smack battles and stuff like that. Twitter was trending. We was number 3 before I went and go do what I did. We was number 3. We might have got up to hopefully number 1 on Twitter. So it was a successful day. Battles ran smooth, for the most part. Yeah, people was talking and stuff like that. Jay Black and them had to, stall out a little bit before the Surf and Lux and stuff like that. But for the most part, this has probably been the best series of battles. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was just like that. Maybe caffeine was the best thing to happen to URL as far as timing. Because it's like, hey, get this shit together or we going to have to talk about, what we going to have to do to pull us. Because we can't do what you normally do. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to sit here for hours and stuff like that. So this was probably the smoothest transition. Everybody was on time. Everybody was in the building. And for the most part, everybody was prepared. I would give this one I want to give it a 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? There was some missteps and stuff like that. But for the overall thing, we got quality. We got quality, and for the most part, you only had one battle where there was really slip ups. I could say Surf did choke all 3 rounds, but it was still good Surf. Like the only battle I can say where there was a choke and it was just not really quality was Saga. And if that was the only battle, we got everything we pretty much would ask for in a battle today. So I salutes to URL, salutes to Caffeine on that part. And I think I might do another breakdown of every battle. I'm gonna go rewatch the battles and break them down again and see what I think, and drop a video on them, because I still want to see Rock and Daylight, who, like I said, was battle of the night. And yeah, much success today. I'm proud of you guys. You know what I'm saying? I hope the Battle Rap Nation is staying safe, and everything in these times. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate y'all checking me out. It's your boy Easy, most known unknown Easy Old Soul. I'ma holla at y'all.